The final injury report of week 8, where the Green Bay Packers head to Pittsburgh to take on Aaron Rodgers, and the Steelers just came out with 5 players listed as questionable, 2 players listed as out for the Packers, including a very important new addition to the injury report. A starting player on the offense was added today and is questionable. And then for the Steelers, we have 3 players questionable and 1 player out. So we're going to break down the entire injury report for both the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers here in week 8. If you want to stay in the loop with everything Green Bay Packers this season, I would highly suggest going down and clicking the subscribe button. From injury reports, game previews, live watch parties, everything in between, you'll find it here for your Green Bay Packers. So I would definitely go click subscribe. All right, so without further ado, let's dive right down into it. Bringing the injury report up on the screen, let's just dive into the actually 2 new additions on the injury report today, unfortunately. We have Warren Brinson and Matthew Golden added to the injury report today. We could see they weren't listed Wednesday and Thursday. Warren Brinson added with a hamstring injury, limited today, is questionable, and Matthew Golden added with a hip injury, limited, and is also questionable. Now, as for the other 3 questionable players, we have Brandon McManus with his right quadricep injury. He was limited Thursday and Friday, and Matt LaFleur did say he feels really good. Now, they likely won't carry 2 kickers on the active roster into game day unless they absolutely need to or they're worried about McManus. But at this point, it'll be either Brandon McManus is ready to kick, or if he's not ready, obviously they'll go with Lucas Haversick. Then we also have Christian Watson. He's listed as questionable, whereas the last 2 weeks he got ruled out on Friday's injury report, and this bodes well for him getting activated likely later today or tomorrow and being available for this game against the Steelers, which would be also huge if for some reason Matthew Golden can't end up playing with that hip injury here in week 8, so that'll be big. Then we also have Devontae Wyatt, knee injury. He was limited all week and is listed as questionable. I do believe Wyatt will end up playing in this game, and again, similarly to Watson here, would be huge if for some reason Warren Brinson, who was added today on the injury report and is questionable, can't go. So we're really hoping at least one of Brinson or Wyatt can play, and one of Matthew Golden or Watson can play. Hopefully all 4. That would obviously be the best case scenario. As for players out of this game, Lucas Van Ness didn't participate all week with that foot injury he sustained. He is out of this game. And Dontavian Wicks with the calf injury didn't practice all week. The injury he just sustained against the Arizona Cardinals, he is also out of this game. Everyone else on this injury report, including Aaron Banks, Anthony Belton, Nate Hobbs, Josh Jacobs, Xavier McKinney, Jordan Morgan, Zach Tom, Quay Walker, and Evan Williams, all have no designations. They'll be ready to go and play in week 8. So overall, still a very long injury list for the Green Bay Packers, and really unfortunate to see 2 late additions to this injury report, 2 very key rookies to both the Packers offense and defense as of late. Matthew Golden has been getting more opportunity, it seems, every single week, and obviously Warren Brinson started to get a ton of opportunity in the absence of Devontae Wyatt. So really hoping that these 2 players will be able to play, and of course Christian Watson. It would be really cool to see the debut of him here in week 8. I would assume if he is activated, he will be on a snap count and won't just be, full-fledged Christian Watson, go out there and play your normal amount of snaps or anything for that matter. But the Packers would definitely want to sprinkle him in, and honestly might have to if Golden's not available. So now let's dive down into the Steelers injury report quickly. Before we do so, I want to give a big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this channel during the 2025 NFL season. Go check out Sleeper, link down in the description. Use code BASS when making a first-time deposit. Get that matched 100%, and that's up to $100. And there's also awesome promo going on right now. New users get a free $20 play, no deposit needed. Absolutely free to do. So if you want to go check that out, click the link down in the description. My upcoming picks for this game: Aaron Rodgers more than 215.5 passing yards, Jordan Love more than 12.5 rushing yards, Matthew Golden more than 3.5 receptions. And a good thing about Sleeper is if Matthew Golden for some reason wasn't able to suit up, this won't ruin your picks. It'll just get removed, and the other 3 will be in play. And I also have Jordan Love, a free pick here, more than half a passing yard. Guys, definitely go check out Sleeper. Again, a big shout out to them. All right, so bringing the screen back up, the injury report back up for the Steelers for you guys here. First, let's go over the one player that's out. It's Scotty Miller at wide receiver. Yes, Scotty Miller is on the Pittsburgh Steelers. He sustained a finger injury, limited yesterday, but then downgraded to did not participate today, and he is out. The 3 players that are questionable, we have Zach Frazier, their starting center with a calf injury. He was on the limited participation on Wednesday, downgraded to did not participate on Thursday, but then upgraded yet again here on Friday to limited. He is questionable. Malik Harrison, who's looking to get activated from IR with his knee injury, full participation all week. He is questionable. And also Will Howard, their rookie quarterback. Not that it matters too much. He's looking to get activated off IR, and he is questionable as well. So again, a lot less on this Pittsburgh Steelers injury report. The Packers injury report earlier this week, it was long, but it was like, okay, there's not too many starting players on there that I believe will be out of this game. But now with Brinson, who is a starter in the absence of Wyatt, and Matthew Golden, who's been starting at wide receiver pretty much all year on this report, there is definitely some cause for concern with the availability at some positions for this upcoming game. And of course, this is just such an exciting game. I'm so ready to watch the Green Bay Packers take on Aaron Rodgers for the first time ever. I think it's going to be an awesome, exhilarating game, and hopefully it ends up in a Green Bay Packers win. Let me know your thoughts, what your prediction is down in the comments below, but I really appreciate you guys coming by to the channel. Like I said, if you're new here and want to subscribe, stay in the loop with everything Green Bay Packers, I would highly suggest it. Also, leave a like down below. It helps support the channel a ton. I also released a ton of new merchandise, Packers related, with Halloween right around the corner. Get your hands on the Cooper's House of Horrors t-shirt. We also have it as a hoodie as well. Tons of other Green Bay Packers designs on here. Luke Ness Monster. Now, Van Ness is out of this game, but still a really cool design nonetheless. We also have to always thank Jerry Jones for trading us Micah Parsons, who's just absolutely been on fire as of late. We also have here a really cool comic book design, Rashawn Bain Gary. If you guys want to check out all the designs and all the different merch that is available, go down in the description. It'll be right in the description there, and take a look at everything on the page. But I really appreciate you guys coming by. I'll catch you on the next one, and as always, go Pack Go.